Shalom, peace to you all. I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in, welcome back if you are returning back. If you're brand spanking new, welcome to this platform. Buckle up because it really is that intense. And we ask at the hand of the Most High God, and when He brings out real intense stuff, people get mad. It separates people because He's a God of justice, and war against nasty energy and vengeance only belongs to the Most High God. A lot of people got themselves in a mess trying to take some type of crazy action on things that they had no business doing, and they got to defend their lie. And we look at a lot of energies like this on this platform. So if you're going through something where somebody's done some nasty business to you, just rest assured vengeance belongs to the Most High. You could never take vengeance in your own hands, folks. Again, people have tried, and all it does is just blow up in your face. It doesn't belong to nobody in this realm but God alone. And we look at anything and everything, and sometimes the Most High will move through me in such an intense way. I don't know. It's different here. There's the devil, and there's contracts and monies around some stuff. Very very karmic energies going on. Well, anyway, the devil's a liar, and Jehovah rebuke you, Satan, and all that kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. Somebody gonna go to jail and be shackled with some chains on some stuff out here. And anyway, if you missed any of the zodiac sign readings that I started last night, they are in the live section of this platform. I have freedom of speech and I have rights in this earth realm. And no one gets to take those rights from me or you. And they will pay a heavy price for trying to stand in the way of a person's right to want to get up and be truthful and honest and upright. And I was reading this morning where the throne of iniquity has formed mischief by a law. We have a lot of laws that are not even godly at all, and people setting up in those positions in their throne of iniquity and forming and framing mischief by their laws so that they can get away with some stuff. And I'm telling you, the Most High is going to get up and He's going to take vengeance on these people because they are violating the eternal law that's there forever. The Most High God, He sets king forever. Okay, I don't know what you call the Most High, but He has a name, and He tells us His name forever is YHVH'S, which is the Tetragrammaton. And people, they pronounce the YHVH in different ways. I call Him Yehovah. And He is to be feared and revered, and He literally shows Himself on this platform, and He can do what He wants, say what He wants, snort at His enemy if He wants through my person, because I totally yield myself to the Most High, and I'm on His side, and we are going after wickedness. I don't know what side you're on today, but some people had 24 hours before they were going to die today by the hand of Jehovah, who has warned and warned and warned. And the fact of the matter is a lot of people going to put their fist up at God anyway and say, oh yeah, go ahead, I'm not afraid of you. And you are going to be afraid of the Most High God for the nasty things that you do. I saw in my spirit this morning people trapped on the inside of their self, screaming out, but some demon had a hold of them. And people need deliverance. And it reminded me of a testimony that I heard from a lady who grew up underneath her dad, who was really, really poor, and he just got sick of it. And so he went and joined the Masons, the organization of the Masons. And she said that he literally called demons into himself. And when she was a little girl, she had to sit there, and her daddy taught her how to get a pen and a piece of paper and take notes on what the demon was saying through his person, so that he could take whatever she wrote down and take it and sell the information and stuff. You know, demons have been roaming those dry places of the earth for eons of time. And she grew up underneath that type of energy, and she told of how she had demons on the inside of her, so she got delivered by the Most High God. But her testimony, she stated that she had demons on the inside. She had a really bad sex demon, And she said that thing would just come over her, and she said, I literally felt trapped inside my body, and she said I'd try to move my hand to get the person's attention that demon was trying to do sexual acts with, and she said all she could do is this to try to get the person's attention, but she was trapped inside her body trying to warn the person, no, that ain't me that you're fixing to do whatever with. And people don't realize people are walking around just loaded with demons. I sat there this morning when the Jehovah was showing me that, and I heard the word legions. And people are just infiltrated with legions of demons. And for people to set up on their throne of iniquity and frame this mischievous law so that they can get away with stuff, it's very demonic. It's very demonic. People are selfish. They don't like the truth because the truth hurts. But the truth sets you and I free. And we're told to buy it and sell it for nothing. It costs us to walk in the truth. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but it's dangerous for a lot of people if you don't go the right way today, the correct path, and call out up on the Most High. All who call up upon, the King James Version says the Lord. He is the Lord of Lords, but that word, the Lord, will take you back to a God called Baal or Baal. And Jehovah has a name, and he says, my name shall be praised. And so that word Lord there will take you back to the correct word, which is Jehovah. You just can't you got to call out upon the name of Jehovah to be saved. All who call upon Jehovah shall be saved. He is Yeshua, and there is none beside him. And every knee is going to bow at Jehovah. We got people that are praying to Jesus, and that's error. Even Christ himself said, you don't pray to me, you pray to the Father. We got a lot of people that it's time to wake up. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, is what Jehovah says. It's time for us to get in here and really have a download of who Jehovah Elohim really is. And he is to be feared and revered, and he gets real angry when we are not upright in the earth with integrity. That's the only reason why he gets mad. That's the only reason why he gets mad, is because of wickedness, because he's holy. And we are to be holy unto Jehovah. We're not to be dirty and filthy on the inside and think we're all that in a bag of chips, because you ain't nothing. Just like that, God takes you out, take you right out, you and I. At the same time, we're supposed to be courageous in righteousness, to point our finger at wickedness. We're supposed to have the upper hand, and we do. Even if times it doesn't look like it. Jehovah's also tripping up his enemy, and you're bait for your enemy, who won't leave you alone. He's just trying to get everybody that's going to get involved with your enemy and then wipe them out at once, folks. It's the truth. Most High, what do you want to bring out here today? I just thank you so much for who you are. Your name is to be greatly praised. 6 of Swords. Somebody knows about some travel. Yes, and it has to do with overseas and a passport, because it kept coming out and somebody got a false passport and trying to travel on somebody else's stuff. And you're fixing to drown and go under, and however it's going to play out, okay, at the border or whatever. So this is exposure of some stuff. The letter P may or may not be prevalent to you. Why is this here? This is about having the rite of passage. If you are on the right path, it's guided, obviously. This is about hope and guidance, about moving forward, just even energetically in your life, or some stuff out here. Somebody acts out here as well, or maybe I am speaking to an actor. The star is coming out. If it's in the reverse, this is bitterness. If it's in the reverse, then somebody don't have the rite of passage to move forward. Okay, I hit energies both ways on this platform. If you are new, the Tower. Somebody knows about the Tower. Somebody could be very, very angry out here about something. This is a destruction. We have the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles, which is, there could be a single person. Great big Virgo energy could be attached to something. If you're upright, you are. If you're not, then something filthy, dirty is out here around something going on. The Hermit has many, many different meanings here. Somebody's name is Pat. Somebody could tap dance as well. Coming through. Your ex possibly is involved in something. This morning, the Most High had me reach down in my bucket here, and he brought out a card that said he's making your ex move on now. You're going to get on down the road. They're going to be cut out of something. Somebody's so bent over some stupid connection around something, and they've done some nasty business. If the Queen of Swords is in the upright, she can tell it how it is. And she's going to be truthful, and that's a matter of fact, and that's just that with her energy. If she's in the reverse, she's a low-down ditch. Nasty ditch. And somebody has forged some stuff, because we know that the Hermit can take us back to forgery and a disguise and trying to catch somebody up in some stuff. And somebody last night in those readings was using people and segregating them to take from their money, and they're fake. Somebody's just a stupid fake out here, and they're fixing to get a big shake up by God Almighty himself. Somebody's been tipped off out here on something. There's the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody sees and knows something. This could be Aquarian energy, really, really strong with the Queen of Swords. Doesn't have to be, but the Tower and the Star goes back to that, or a Virgo energy for some of you all. Show me this Queen of Swords, Most High. What do you want to say? So they're either real stubborn, they're thorny around some stuff. All right, well. They could be some type of headship. If the Emperor is upright, he'll get up, take some type of chance on something, and be very sharp. Somebody's analyzed some things out here. There's the door. When the Emperor comes out, he's the Dalit. He represents the door. We had all the pictures of the doors and a couple decks come out yesterday, and the word door and behind closed doors, and doors were just kept coming out on a couple of those different readings. I was really amazed by it, but Most High obviously was prophesying about some stuff. If somebody's going to be very sharp, has went within to analyze some stuff, and somebody's fixing to get an OMG moment with this Tower and a paradigm shift. And anyway, somebody knows something out here. Somebody's the word redemption is out here as well. There's a police officer involved in some stuff, then something's fixing to end out here. Show me the Emperor. Something at your work could be out here as well. The DA is out here. There's a repeat witness of something. So there's a judge out here as well. Something medical could also be out here. Yeah, there's that I'm sorry, and it's a lie, because Most High said so. We're still under that time frame. Well, it's a fishy, ditchy whore that God called them a whore. They're a strange woman. All right, they're filthy. And this is an apology that is not really an apology. They got to come back to use you. They're going to try to do something nasty and disgusting with sex with you. Somebody going to see it, know it, hear it at the door. Hey, got to go somewhere. 8 of Wands in the reverse. They're going to get shut down real quick in their communication because it's fishy out here. Okay? And the Hangman in the reverse. Okay, there's this word out here in the pictograph language. It talks about somebody trying to get into somebody's account. They want to gnaw on somebody's stuff. Right here, it shows it right here. I got to segregate you because I got to have your stuff because I'm a disguise out here. So now I got to go back to some headship out here. See if I can give them a little nookie to get what I want so that I can have the rite of passage to get on down the road. But you don't understand. Everybody's sleeping with this person and STDs came out. They filth. They're nasty filth. They lay with everybody. This Cupid's little arrows, you ain't going nowhere with this. We take authority over it. And with this coming out in the reverse, it means you ain't getting nowhere. You ain't getting nowhere because Jehovah's going to take vengeance on you. So this word in the pictograph goes to somebody trying to get into some type of an account energy out here. And they're using some headship to do it. Oh, Jehovah, we call out upon you to knock their freaking eyeball out of their freaking head because they don't have no sense. Their soul's gone. It's right here. This is the eyeball. Pictograph of the eyeball. A lot of times a big old eyeball will be over the tower and Jehovah's watching something. Somebody's a prideful, pompous, stupid. Someone wants to act like they don't know what's going on. You do too. You liar, liar, pants on fire, and God's going to burn you to the pit of hell because he said so. He said so. Something real quick is coming in. Well, anyway, this quick, because this is about quick communication. The communication's backwards. It's nasty and filthy, and it ain't wise. It ain't wise. It's going to end, and that's it on you. When the World card comes out in the reverse, you have finished a great big cycle, but your reward is nastiness. A tower is on this individual, this group, this whatever this is. Okay, that's it. You ain't going forward no more. You deal with somebody who cannot see outside of the box. This is like from looking from every angle, very creative, all that kind of stuff. And it's also jail as well. Somebody ain't ever getting out of jail for something that they're doing. Again, the DA is out here involved in some stuff. There's something legal going on. Illegal as well, because they frame mischief by a law. It don't, the Most High is the judge of the earth. Your law's off, folks. Your laws are off. Anyway, this is somebody who's just they can't think outside of the box. They're bent over some nonsense. They just, I don't know. Anyway, it's too bad, but there's knowledge all over this reading out here about some stuff, about somebody also getting into an account. And somebody sits there and act like, I don't know what's going on. And God knows the truth, and he's going to trip the person up who allowed that thing to happen. Because somebody's going to go to jail. Somebody's going to go to jail for this thing. Most I said, I'm going to get the last say, is what he says. Jehovah's going to get the last say, folks. I don't know who people think they are. Oh, that's right. They think they're God. Dangerous, crazy. If you're God, then let's see you do something. Let's see it. Come on. Let's see you do something if you're God. Come on, do it. Stupid. You have somebody of importance out here that's involved in something that could be a younger person. Somebody's a liar, or that's this Queen of Swords. She's in some type of a position because that Emperor did come out on the individual. They're a thief. This is a thief card. And again, Misa also non stuff. Somebody wants to use somebody. They've already done it. You're going to go to jail. The Mountain, they're blocked. That's why they got to have this headship out here. They're trying to get somewhere, go somewhere. Nah, sorry. The Mountain of God is going to come and stand forever against the wicked. This is an enemy. This is a blockage. Okay, they're blocked. Look, here's there's the boat. They're going overseas or something like that. They're either trying to come to America because USA kept coming out. We also had London, Britain energy come out, and Russia was there last night as well. So anyway, something around the world. It's illegal. Something's illegal out here. Somebody trying to go somewhere. There's the karmic out here, and then the maze. Most High says that you and I who serve him, he'll keep us under a pavilion, and everybody else is crazy trying to figure out what to do. We're not moved by it, folks. We're just not moved by it. That karmic kept coming out over and over and over, and there again, there's an older person involved in something. So if you're upright, you're upright. They are trying to make peace, but it's not. I'm sorry. Whose reading was that? I think it was the tourist reading. I don't remember whose reading it was, but it came out. I said, oh, I'm sorry, because it was off, and then the word I'm sorry came out in that reading, and they're a liar. They're a liar out here. They're an enemy to themselves, really. These lady cards have the number 29 on them, which is 92 the other direction. Incredible. Those of you who follow the channel, that number is so significant on this platform. So significant on this platform. It says somebody wants to say that they care. Okay, well, it came out in the reverse. It's just telling us somebody's going to, they really want to get in here and say, I'm so sorry. And because I got to get you to open up this account for me to do something. You're really gonna go to hell for it, man. Something with PayPal is attached to some stuff. You're in trouble. There's some things that are recorded on PayPal accounts, and everything can be traced back. Somebody does idol worship. Yes, because that magic stuff kept coming out last night. It's very dangerous. Let me say something to you folks, because I just had a laughter come out of me last night when that stuff came out. People who are putting things in front of an idol, go ahead and put some food in front of it. Tell it to eat it. Now you yourself is going, well, I know that thing can't pick up no food that I'm putting in front of it to offer it. So that's silly. Why are you offering a statue that has eyes but can't see, or ears that can't hear you, or a nose and can't smell, and a mouth that can't eat the food that you're trying to offer it? You're devil worshiping is what that is. That's silly. The Most High said that you go to confusion for that stuff. You kook. Now, you don't have to be a kook. You're being warned out here to turn to the true God, who's spirit. And he seeks for those to worship him in spirit and in truth, by his way. But you can do whatever you want, but that stuff is going to kill you, and I got to tell you so. But you can do what you want. And somebody does idol worship out here, and stupid. It makes you look like a cray-cray. I'm sorry that hurt your feelings. There have been a lot of things in my life that also hurt my feelings, but if it's the truth, I line up with the truth. So it's up to you. Go ahead and offer your little fruit in front of it, or your meals or whatever, but you're demon worshiping. And those demons are going to get a hold of you, and you're going to be full of legions, and you're going to be trapped inside even your own self, and you ain't going to be able to get out. Because that's what you've been warned out here. And to know the truth and not to do the truth, it snares you in such a way. Ridiculous. A spiritual death is going to occur today because God said so. Again, this person won't stop. They dying. They dying. They are dying. Jehovah is the living Elohim, steadfast forever, and his kingdom shall not be destroyed. So God's kingdom won't be destroyed, but the kingdoms of this world, if they do not line up with the kingdom of God, they will be destroyed. That's fact. Go ahead and test it. Your whole kingdom's going to sit there in some type of stupid rubble because you thought you were bigger than the Most High God. His kingdom is steadfast forever, and his kingdom shall not be destroyed, and his kingdom has no end, and he delivers and he rescues and he works signs and wonders in heaven and in earth. He still does today. At the bottom of the deck, there is an upright leader out here. I need to talk to you, okay? It's time for me to talk to you. It says that the things which are impossible with men, they are impossible with Jehovah Elohim. Okay? Pick through my hands, Jehovah. Take every person out of the way who does not want your instruction, O wise king. There's a disturbance of water, troubled water. Somebody's ship is going to go down because that came out in the reverse yesterday. So it's out here twice. There's a disturbance today. Again, your whole world's ending. Whatever this is, you're trying to do something to go somewhere. There's a blockage on you. It's come from the Most High God. It's come from the Most High God. Big shot. Lots of fortune is involved in stuff. And it's not yours. It's been thieved out here. It don't belong to you or nobody else but the person that it belongs to. All the silver and the gold belongs to the Most High, he says. You're greedy and you're crazy. This is a crazy card. They real crazy. Somebody in leadership also has mental problems. So we have upright leader that needs to take care of a leadership that's some type of cuckoo. That's doing something with some whore out here. They cook. Somebody saying your wish is my command. Well, okay. Well, this little whore ditch, you gonna give in to them? You're getting a tower on you. Something's going to be known about some conversation today, folks. And it's going to end somebody right there in their tracks. There's the passport. Found my hand. Oh, it is here. And there's a disturbance in the water. I mean, if you're going by water, I don't know what's going on. There's a disturbance out here. It's emotional disturbance as well. Water goes to your emotions. And the artificial intelligence is out here. Sorry about the card. But anyway, it's right here. Somebody trying to figure out how to do some stuff on electronics and artificial intelligence and all that nonsense is out here. There's going to be justice for some stuff. Somebody was paid off to do some stuff last night in one of the readings as well. And anyway, your time of judgment is today because God already gave the 24 hours yesterday. Today is December the 5th, 2025, by the way. Let's see what time it is. I'm in Central Standard Time. It's 10:06 a.m. Kansas City, Missouri, USA. Somebody is trying to restore something, the spirit of restoration. If you can, then you will be able to. Somebody's done something around family, friends, things like that. You will be able to restore something out here. So family betrayal is out here around some nonsense. What a shame, huh? Fields to go out to fight on a battlefield is out here. Suffering has been occurring. There's been shelter situations and the grave. Something's over, or there's been death out here. Okay, a gathering of people. God's going to gather them all together and kill them. Like you said, that's what he does to the wicked. He gathers them all together and then he destroys them because they don't want to have anything to do with the work of God's hands. There's lots of fortune on PayPal that has been used from my account and other people's accounts from this ditch or this leadership that's out here being crazy and wicked. Somebody's wishing that somebody would approach them to talk, and something about the park is out here. Don't want to talk to you. Sorry. Not the filthy, dirty person. Not the person don't wipe their rear end. You know who you are. If you're filthy, you'll stay filthy still. There is somebody who's wanting the same connection that you want. This is a mutual agreement for a couple to be together, and somebody don't like it. Some ex is out here doing some crazy around some stuff on it. And if you're upright and it's meant to be, then it will be meant to be. And some person with a mental problem who's filthy and dirty inside and out is going to be removed from the situation. The letter J has come out here. Could be prevalent. The letter A, the letter T, the letter D, the letter L is also out here, and the letter S or the SH together, and the letter P is out here. All right, folks, this is what come out. Till next time, good luck. Really hope you turn from your wickedness, because your spiritual death is online today. And there is no opening a door ever again for you with the Father God in heaven who wanted to really bless you, and you chose some stupid thing. You just proven you're a dum-dum if you don't turn the other way. There's a destruction. Those people are getting on some boats today. There's disturbance out here. Really big way. It's a bad disturbance going on. Your passport's off. The grave is out here. People are dying. See ya.